Hey, what's going on, everybody? Ripbacks here from the World of Ripbacks. Just wanted to give a quick update on everything that's going on. As some of you might know, we had a lot of problems on the Gemstone Prophecy. A lot of people tried to pitch in. Ashers did a lot of cleaning up, a lot of fixing. Unfortunately, the main crux of the problem was on my end. As Bench updated his dungeons, I did not update the dungeons, and in fact there's about 8 updates between the version I was using to mod with and the version that he has out. And just due to many factors, the new version's not working. It was causing a lot of problems, and my mod was having a lot of problems. It wouldn't load in TS Edit anymore, and it was just a lot of stuff. So after a lot of talk and thought and just really kind of sucking in what has been going on the last 2 years and all the work I did, I decided that it was the best thing to just go ahead and start over. Just start over. I know that sounds rough, and in some ways it is, but in a lot of ways it's not. So that's the bad news. The good news is, this is the good news. So first, new dungeons. Bench has actually been kind enough to volunteer new dungeons for me, which is spectacular. It was fantastic. We were using his dungeons from the dungeon pack, but those were dungeons that someone may have already ran, but they were awesome. These are going to be four all new exclusive dungeons. Not only that, Bench he's actually going to give me the dungeons. So like the last Cavern of Prophecy, they're going to be part of the mod from the get-go. So there won't be any requirement to download this or install this first. When you finally get the mod, you'll install the mod, and that's what is going on with the lighting in this room. And that'll be it. The other good news is, second, I've learned a lot. And it was different in the first mod because I did a lot of MacGyver and a lot of patch here, patch here, patch here. And there was a lot of times in the mod where I said, oh, I really would rather have done this because I've learned something. But then it was like, I'm so much into the mod now, so far into the mod, we'll just have to save that to the next mod. Well, now it is the next mod. So everything's going to be a little different, a lot better. I already have a big ideas for the portal room itself, the first big portal room you find. The design of it's changed. When you walk into it, if you know the old mod, when you walk into it, you'll know it's a portal room. But you'll also be like, wow, this is a lot way different. So it's going to be cool. I'm still toying with the whole episodic format. Like, I don't know if I want to do like the main chapter and get all the big buildings in it and have that be an ESM, and then maybe like have that be the Amethyst chapter, and then maybe have Emerald, Sapphire, and Ruby be separate ESPs that you can modify to it. Or I think maybe it might be better to just do it incrementally, like I do part 1 and release it as part 1. And then I keep working on the mod, and when I get part 2 all done, then I release it again, as part 2. And that way, if you don't have part 1, you get part 1 and part 2, and then if you already do, then you just overwrite. And then when part 3 comes out, if you don't have it, you get part 1, part 2, and part 3, or you just overwrite it, and whatever. So when it's all done, it will still be one complete mod, and you'll just overwrite, just like if you did like an update type thing, kind of make a backup, save your game, overwrite. I'm not going to redo the books, but I'm going to change the books a little, flesh out the stories and make them sound a little better, correct a lot of grammar, some grammar mistakes I learned quickly by using Word. Don't use Word and transfer it into CK because CK doesn't like it. But it's really going to be it. It's some's going to be a lot different. Some's going to be the same. It's going to be great. It's still going to be a great story, which the Gemstone Prophecy has always been, in my eyes, has just been a great story. So I'm pretty excited about that. So it's not going to come out anytime soon, but it's not going to come out, a year from now either. I'm really going to step on it and get it moving. So hopefully, at least if anything, Gemstone Prophecy Chapter 1 Amethyst, I hope will come out in the foreseeable future. I don't like to put dates because every time I've done a date for that game, it didn't make it. So that's it. So that's it. Rebecks from the World of Rebecks here. Thanking you for everything. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your support. Love you guys. And remember, no matter what you do, make sure you rip.